Why, hello everyone, welcome back to PlayFrame, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Story Mode, and welcome to me here in my new career. I've decided I'm done being a samurai. I'm going to live with the sheep now. Not really, but imagine. What a life. What good sheep. Anyway, welcome to another beautiful day in the Azim Steppe. I swear, if I ever need to have, like, immediate evidence of the full spectrum of the possible weather conditions in any given area, all I need to do is log in as Derman, and I will be shown all of them in rapid succession. Maybe that's my power. Maybe I've got, like, the ability to conjure bad weather. Sorry, Azim Steppe, for all the rain, unless you're needing it, in which case, you're welcome. Ugh, that was just what I needed. And now we're all soaked, so, ha, revenge. Was the food to your liking? Good, good. Yes, great job with that. Are you guys ready for this trial thing we gotta do? A new beginning lies beyond the horizon. We have but to seize it with our own two hands. And that we shall do. Hien, are you ready? Hien is ready, good, to become a warrior of the steppe. Now then, Sirena, if you would tell us of the trial we must undertake that we might participate in the Nodum. Ah, yes. As I mentioned before, to be recognized as warriors of the steppe, one must follow in the footsteps of the legendary warrior Bardam. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, eschewing cart and horse, and walked for many malms until he came to a holy place, thereafter named Bardam's Mettle. There, at the altar, as he did, you must pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Yul. To complete your trial, you must tame one. Only then will your trial be complete. Fair enough. And where is the entrance to Bardam's Mettle? You must journey far, far to the west, beyond let me guess. Maybe Chahazo? Beyond Chahazo, where lie the bones of a great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of, I'm not even gonna try, hidden, well, I have to, but Kil'ain, probably not. Hidden within the mountains is a narrow pass. Follow it and you will come to Bardam's Mettle. Sounds to me like it'll be a trial just getting to the trial. More than you may know. On the eve of the Nodum, many strive to improve their fortunes, some by abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, lest you be taken as well. We'll call that a warm-up. Huh, what grim expressions you wear while nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not like to fall en route to a mere rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry overmuch. We will overcome this trial, and the next, until we stand triumphant. That is all there is to it, no? I like your optimism. With me, my friends, to the west, to Bardam's Mettle. Well, we're off. But wait, Hien. Oh dear, I knew I would forget. Here, take these whistles. Once tamed, your Yul will hearken to their call. Oh yeah, we're gonna need those. Thanks. We'll try them out once we finish the trial. Let's catch up to Hien and Gosetsu. Right behind you. All right. Let's have us a little morning jog on the way to our workout. I've changed my mind. I'm riding Quayfriend. Oh. Are we already lost? We still have a long way to go, but I think I can see the monument Sirena talked about. I don't see Hien or Gosetsu, though. We should hurry. Goodness, they did run ahead. Oh, I think I see it too. Through all the rain. Any sign of him yet? Hey, I don't know about you, but I can't shake the feeling someone's watching us. A few thousand, probably. Serena did warn us about tribes that kidnap warriors and make them fight for them. Something tells me we're about to meet them. Oh, goodness. Hello. Don't worry, they won't catch me unawares. Unlike the fire horse person who just snuck up on me. Don't worry, I won't be caught unawares twice. In one rainy morning. How'd you guys sneak up? I was watching. The foreigners. Your blood shall something or other. It doesn't matter. All right, y'all are in trouble. You've chosen a really bad target this day. And there we go. Thanks for the warm-up, though, suckers. I feel more ready now. I see I was not the only one who got pounced. They're wearing yellow. I've seen their clothes somewhere before. Yes, we've seen some of the yellow-clad ones back in Reunion. Is that the best you can do? Come, villains, come at me! There you are. As you can see, they left us little choice. I gather you were forced to dispatch a few yourself. So it goes. A few less warriors to face in the Nodum, eh? Kol Ain is... I really wish I knew how to say that. Kol Ain is not much farther. That said, I should be surprised if our would-be masters do not try to subdue us one final time. I'll keep an eye out. What a cool area. So, any assailants out and about? And there you are. They're here. To arms. Yes, let's get this over with. I've got a trial to do. All right. Clear out. Thank you. You're gonna make me late for the trial. Hey? What's this? Is the rain clearing up? Now there's a good omen if ever I saw one. Today's gonna go our way, squad. Tread softly. We are for hallowed ground, and the Kami are restless. Hey, look at you doing cloud squats. This is it. The real trial. Yes, I too am ready. Right. This must be the pass that leads to Bardam's Mettle. They say no foreigners have overcome this trial, but, well, there is a first time for everything, no? That there is. Your optimism is infectious. Hien is ready to undertake the challenge of Bardam's Mettle. Nothing left but to begin, then. To complete the trial, we must pass through Bardam's Mettle and each tame a Yol. How precisely we are to do this, I'm not sure, but since countless warriors before us have succeeded, I imagine we'll muddle through somehow. But enough talk. We have a Nodum to win. Heck yeah, we do. And Bardam's Mettle is now accessible. And this is going to be interesting. This is going to be a first for this playthrough. If you're here, I'll find a little place to park and explain. That'll do well enough. So, this is going to be the first dungeon in this playthrough in which we're able to use trusts. What are trusts, you might ask? Well, trusts are a system that were introduced in Shadowbringers, the next expansion, where for story dungeons that were mandatory to go through the main scenario questline, you could opt to go into those dungeons not with a party of other players, but with a party of NPCs who are like characters in the story. So you could go into a dungeon with a party of like Alphino and Alice and Y'shtola or whatever, instead of 3 other strangers, which is pretty cool. And that only existed in Shadowbringers dungeons and Endwalker dungeons so far in the game, up until somewhat recently. Over the last several patches since the release of Endwalker, they have steadily been adding those trusts to previous story dungeons in the game. So as of now, they have added trusts for all of the mandatory story dungeons up through Stormblood, and the only stretch that they've not gotten to yet, as of this recording, are the dungeons in the patches after Stormblood leading up to Shadowbringers. So if you want to go through Final Fantasy XIV barely ever getting into a party for anything, I think you still have to do it for like most trials, like boss fights and the occasional raid and stuff, but you can really go through this solo a lot if you want to. And it's pretty fun going through these with characters from the story because they also have dialogue in there. And that just feels right for story mode. So we are going to go in here with our little crew of Gosetsu and Hien and Lise. Of course, to do that, we're going to have to make a little bit of a change. You see, the only way that we can have those three, given the kinds of roles they play in a party, the only thing we're missing in our little team comp here is a healer, it turns out. So, yep, today, Derman's gonna be a white mage. Just because it's the only way to make this work. And I still got my staff. That's got the little fun face from Heavensward. Finally, a chance to use it. So, now we get to remember how to be a healer. And try to keep the Crown Prince alive. Also our friends. So, well, we'll see how this goes. Let me go ahead and set this up. Actually, I think I need to go through this menu first to actually see the description. Anyway, Bardam's Mettle. If you are to participate in the Nadam and fight alongside them all, you must first be recognized as a warrior of the steppe. To earn this honor, you will be required to complete a rite of passage involving walking in the footsteps of the legendary hero Bardam and taming a Yol. Each must do this by themselves, of course, and so you shall, though if by pure coincidence some of your fellow adventurers happen to have made the long journey to the Far East and to simply insisted on accompanying you, surely no one would be any the wiser. Yeah, I guess we're kind of like deviating actually from story canon a little bit here by going in with our buddies, but it's an option we have now, and I want to see it, frankly, so let's do this thing. Instead of queuing through that, we're going to queue through duty support and do it with this crew. Oh, this is fun. Let's go in. Welcome to Bardam's Mettle. Our second Stormblood dungeon, with a very fun gimmick boss. You'll know it when you see it. And here we are with our group. This is quite novel. And there's me. The one player in the bunch. I guess I should go ahead and pull up my, actually, like, pull up dialogue, because they're gonna, like, say things. Okay, well, let's go, team. Don't worry, I'll keep you alive, for I am a healer now. And that's what I do. Get him, team. This day we shall be warriors born anew. That's a spirit. Oh, hey, I'll do a healer thing. So, white mages have an ability called Holy, which is really more of an attack than a healing thing. But consider it preventative care, because you can cast this 3 times, and each time you do it, it stuns the enemies, and they can't really attack during that stretch of time, which is pretty great. Because they can't be hurting your squad while you're doing that. Granted, after you do it 3 times, most things aren't going to be stunned anymore, but even so. When you're a healer, you gotta take advantage of every opportunity you can to sneak in that damage. Come on, team, let's go. Okay. Thus spoke Nama. Hunters in whose veins flows moonlight, show me your mettle. Pass, blood of my blood, for you are of the dusk and of the steppe. So far, so good. There's no telling what awaits. Let us remain vigilant. So there's one downside to running these with trusts. Well, a couple downsides, actually. Downside number 1, your trusts are not amazing at doing damage. They're very good at, like, avoiding damage, generally, but they're not super great at doing it. So running through a dungeon with trusts is usually going to take, like, twice as long as it would with a group of players who are just halfway competent at the game, or even not that competent at the game. So it tends to be a good bit slower. The other downside is, even if you're not playing a healer, if you manage to fail on some mechanics and get knocked out, no one's going to be raising you. You're just going to have to sort of get, like, you're going to have to start back at a checkpoint and start over whatever boss fight you were in the middle of again. So it's a little bit higher stakes. But on the plus side, like, if you're the kind of player who just gets really anxious about playing with a group and potentially, like, frustrating people or just, not, I don't know, holding a group up, or you just don't like playing with other people, you just really prefer playing this as a single-player game, trusts really allow you to do that a lot of the time. That's pretty cool. I love that they've not only added this system, but retrofit old content with it. It's a great touch. Oop, some more of these. Thus spoke Azim, warriors in whose veins flows sunlight, show me your mettle. I'ma try. Everyone, stand in the big shield thing. Okay. Stand in the big shield thing and don't get hit by every... Guys, those were a lot of danger puddles you just stood in. You're embarrassing me. Eh. Pass, blood of my blood, for you are of the dawn and of the steppe. And now we are here to our first boss, who Final Fantasy V fans will remember. Garula. It appears these beasts are our next test. No mistaking who the leader is. And here we go. Boy, not only am I rusty at healing, healing's a lot harder to do while talking. Noted for the future. So Lisa's being targeted by a thing, and she is leading it over here. Another aspect of these old dungeons being updated, it's not just that they've added trusts. In many cases, they've also slightly updated the dungeons themselves, updated some old mechanics. They streamlined and simplified a lot of the just kind of random mechanics that A Realm Reborn dungeons tended to have, which is honestly kind of an improvement, made for a better learning curve for new players. So there might be stuff in this particular dungeon that has changed since I last ran it. I'm not sure. Oh, and now it's on me. Here, I'll lead him into the goats, I guess. That'll be fun. Why not? And now the goats have been disturbed. What are they doing? Oh, they have that. Oh gosh, I'm stunned. That's not good. That's cool. Depending on what animals you lead... depending on what animals you lead Garula into, the mechanics change. That's cool. I should actually heal our squad, who's getting very beat up. Hey guys. Stand in the big shield bubble. Stop dying. I know that's partly my responsibility, but... well, hey. In playing this with trusts, at least I'm not inconveniencing or annoying others, right? That creature was utterly fearless. Aye, a warrior in its own right. And that's one boss down. Next. Here we go! Ow. Scenic. Love it here. You truly get a sense that this is sacred ground. Indeed. Gives me chills just to be here. Look how cool this all is. Oop. That was neat. The stone is alive. What sorcery is this? Whatever it is, it's ingenious. There we are. See, I tend to like running through, at least the first time I go through a new story dungeon, I always do it with trusts now, in part because I just love seeing, I love the story kind of bleeding into the dungeon runs this way. Having the characters right there commentating on stuff, even if they're not saying anything of like enormous significance. It's just fun having the characters in there. And it helps it feel like the story's not just coming to a complete halt while you go and fight some random things. It just feels more like an extension of the story you were in. All right. And now it is time for our gimmick boss fight. So, just to, because I'm sure characters will be saying things, this boss fight is fun because it's basically just a test to see how well you've learned the various, like, standard mechanics in the game. Are those seals or hammers in its hands? Why not both? Yea, you who would walk after Bardam, he who was strong as the earth, swift as a horse, brave as the thunder, you who would become warriors of the steppe, with death you will dance. The first trial's upon you. So we're not here to fight anything, we're just here to avoid damage. So, we need to not stare at that, we need to not get hit by danger puddles like that, and we need to not be looking at the enemy when the little eyeball light thing goes off. I've already failed, but... whoop. Do not be deceived by demons. Keep on not staring at the enemy. Hey! Counts as a win. Nothing to it. The second trial is upon you. All right, someone needs to be standing in each of these. Like so. And then, oh, those two have a little thing over them. Too much to explain in a short amount of time. This is an attack that's going to just keep on chasing us. So we need to keep on each, like, moving, because we're going to keep on getting pursued by these danger puddles. So what everybody else in the group is doing is just running a big kind of spread out ring on the outer edge of the field. And I could be doing that too. But since they're all staying on the outside of the field, I'll run around the inside. Whoops, let's get in this safe spot. Okay. Well, we're passing so far. It certainly kept us on our toes. The third trial is upon you. Be not afraid of falling stars. A looming shadow. There's going to be a huge meteor falling down here. In a little bit, we're going to need to take cover behind one of these rocks in order to avoid damage there. But it's not here yet. Need to look out for that and those. Ah, jeez, guys. I seem to have failed that trial. Guys, I was following your lead on that one. Okay, let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. So, we'll need to eventually take cover from the meteor falling in the center here. First, there are these warriors of Bardam who are going to be doing their own little area attacks. I'm hoping I can stand behind them. I think that'll nope. Okay, that worked. And now, take cover behind this remaining rock. Yes. Success. Yea, you worthy successors of Bardam. Yours is the steppe and everything in it. Is it over? My head's spinning something fierce. It seems that was a test of judgment in the heat of battle. And I failed once. But that's all right, we won't tell them all. Anyway, onward. Whee! Good times. Ow. How did you guys all land so gracefully? That was refreshing. A cavern now. This is turning out to be quite a tour. That it is. And hey, Final Fantasy XI fans, here's a little treat reference for you. Anyway, back to regular fights. Except, at a certain point during these regular fights, once I'm done blinding the enemy with the power of Holy, and then maybe it's once we take these enemies out, I'm not sure. You've probably noticed the large sphere back there. It will eventually become a concern. Ah, the time for concern is upon us. Don't be standing there, it hurts. Yep. Ball. Guys, look out for the... You're fine. And I believe we might be coming up to the last boss in just a little bit here. After one last set of enemies. This bird motif. I dare say we are come to the Yol's nest. All right. And we arrive at the final boss. Darn, that music's good. Plus side of my crew not being super good at killing stuff fast, we get to enjoy this good music for longer. Any thoughts, everyone? This is it, my friends. The final test. So that's a Yol. Love this arena, by the way. All right, here we go. I don't think this thing's probably susceptible to stun. You know what? I'll try. I'll try using a holy attack just to see. I'm kind of guessing. Nope, fully resisted that stun. That's fine. Spreading out. Look out. Everyone stop dying. Okay, that's a whole lot of stuff to look out for. And also that. Just don't look at the eye before it goes off and you're fine. And now the boss has left the arena and we gotta deal with some other kind of random ads. While still getting attacked by these little light things. Kian, why are you getting hit? Guys, come on. Okay. Finish off the little eagle. Stop getting dive bombed by a larger bird. Everyone get healed. We got this thing down to like 25%. Oh boy, come on. Kian, why are you getting hit so much? Yeah. Don't love that. Guys, come on. Everyone stand in the bubble and stop getting murdered by the bird. This is not how you tame a bird. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure dying to the bird is a huge no-no. In the bird taming community. Oh, goodness. What even is that? Yeah. Leave me alone. And there we go. Good job, team of characters. And good job, Derman. You didn't do a great job healing, but nobody died, so you didn't do a bad job healing either. Where are you guys? There you are. Good job, everyone. Finally, we may breathe easy. Such a ferocious bird that was. We did it! We passed the trial! We sure did. Good job, the lot of you. And I guess I just get all this. Nice. All right. Well, let me get this off my screen and then off we go. Fine work, you three. One fiendish contraption after another. I shall not soon forget that place. What's the matter, Gosetsu? Don't tell me you've thrown out your back. How you doing? Well fought back there, Derman. Things got hairy at times, but I knew we'd manage. Oh, right, I've still got those whistles Serena gave me. I bet they've updated the dialogue, in this, so where if you did go in there with them, they speak as if they were there and we were all there together, as opposed to each of us running through that dungeon individually. I feel like I remember them having some specific, like, different lines, more like just sort of asking how my run was, telling me about how theirs went, stuff like that. Maybe I'm just remembering stuff from Heavensward, but I feel like that was a little bit different before. It'd be cool if they had the dialogue reflect that. Anyway, here's yours. I suppose we ought to give him a try, like she said. Let's do. Up there, look! I think that means we've won them over. That one there is yours, right? The other one is mine. Aww. So that's that then. We're officially warriors of the steppe. Good job, Lise. Do I want any of this? Yes. Thank you. And now, in addition to progressing the story, we also have a Yol as a mount, if we want one. Not that we can fly out here yet, but still, we have that. Well, I'm gonna go get changed back into samurai clothes, but I'm also gonna wrap it up, because I don't have a lot of time to record stuff this week or next, but I still wanted episodes to be coming out. Sorry they're a little bit shorter, but I will see you on Monday for some more. Do take care until then, and goodbye.